to my channel. I'm Ariel and this is All Things Film. If you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, engage with me in the comments if you like. So I just wanted to pop in with a very quick nighttime perfume suggestion video. And this is actually going to be a cheapie edition. I'm really excited about that. And although I do own some more expensive fragrances, many of my fragrances actually are cheapies. And so all three of these will be cheapies, but let's just go ahead and get straight to them. And that's why I have the lights down low and I have on my robe. It is nighttime. Yes, it is. And I want you to smell delicious. Now, these can be worn to bed alone, or they can be worn to bed with another person. It's all on what you choose to do, but I've worn all three of these that I'm about to suggest to you at night, and I've been complimented on them. And I don't mean that in any type of way. I've just gotten compliments on these at night. And that's really all that you need to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to the first perfume. It's going to be that internet star, that TikTok famous girl. Yes, Seductive Noir. And it's a beautiful name for a beautiful scent. And if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes because I want to make sure that I can give you the notes on this one. So I've heard people say that this one does not last long, but I've actually worn it for a couple of hours and received a compliment on it. It's really, 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 really good. Okay. So don't get me wrong. I definitely overspray on my cheapie fragrances. So yes, the fact that I did get a compliment hours later was no surprise to me because I had probably oversprayed. So the notes in this one are going to be, the top notes are bergamot, sage, and peony. And you can definitely, as a matter of fact, I don't think I've worn this one in a minute. So I'm going to actually spray it. Oh, just out the gate, this girl is the girl and she knows it. It is so good. It is really so good. And on my skin, immediately, I get some smokiness. I get every note. You can really smell everything. You get the bergamot, you get the peony. Slightly, I'm getting a lot of bergamot right now, but the initial spray, I got the sage. Like a very quick burst of sage, and I love it. It's so sexy. This one is so sexy. It is. Middle notes, iris, which you do smell, jasmine, sambac, I practiced this, vetiver, which I think gives fragrances, these are the base notes, vetiver, white suede, and vanilla. And I don't know what white suede smells like, but it gives, you can really smell the texture of what you would think suede would smell like. It's very smooth. It's dark, it's deep, it's seductive, it's beautiful. This is a very beautiful fragrance, and it is definitely a cheapie. Not if you go to the Guess website, they're trying to get you for like $65, but if you can just walk into like Marshall's or Ross and find this, get it, walk, don't run, because they do have these and they are beautiful scents, beautiful. I don't know why I said beautiful scents. It's a beautiful scent, and it truly is. It's just creamy. It's velvety. It's smooth. It's vanilla. It's And I fell in love with this the first time I smelled it. I did. I fell in love. And that's probably why I overspray. So that's Guess Seductive. Okay, so next up we have Clean Classic Skin and Vanilla. And I got this as a double set with cotton and cucumber or mandarin orange, something to that effect. I'm sorry, because I don't really wear that one. I wore it today, but just to try to get a feel for it, because perfumes that I don't immediately like, I try to give them several chances over time. So that's what I was doing today. But this little baby right here, Clean Classic Skin and Vanilla, let me go ahead and give you the notes. So top note, red apple, mandarin orange, and Hedion. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, even though I looked up vetiver. I did not look up that one. Middle notes, vanilla, coconut, and chocolate. And let me tell you, as a chocolate lady, I don't mind smelling like chocolate, vanilla, honey, all of those, cocoa butter, even coconut. I love smelling like those. Those are just beautiful scents for beautiful base notes are musk, ambroxan, Haitian vetiver. And let me tell you, this little girl right here compliments. And it was also maybe about an hour or two later after spraying her. Keep in mind, I do overspray, and I have actually, this is going to be the only bottle that I can actually show you that I've used, because the other ones are opaque. They're not see-through. You get my drift. But I have used plenty of sprays of this one, and I haven't had it that long, just a couple of weeks, but it is great. It's sweet, it's summery, it's coconutty. I've even been told I smell like chocolate when I wear it, and that sold it for me. And believe it or not, it smells like skin. It smells like what you would expect skin and want skin to smell like. It is divine. It does last, but it's also a skin scent. You have to, hey, it's called Skin and Vanilla, so it's not going to project. It's not going to be that big girl beast mode fragrance. It's not. That's why this is bedtime fragrances, though. You're going to wear this to bed, and you're going to smell like chocolate, and you're going to smell like vanilla and skin, and you're going to smell it all on your pillow and your hair, and you're going to love every bit of it. Last but not least, it's going to be my girl, Candy Love by Escada. Yes, cute bottle, right? Now, this bottle is not the bottle for a lady who is a classy lady who's going to not want girly things in her collection. However, this is all things femme. It's pink, it's girly, it's beautiful. I love it. And it smells so great. I have definitely, I've worn this to bed. And I've been complimented on it. So top notes, candy apple. And you definitely, on my skin, I definitely smelled the candy apple immediately. And it's really strong, it's really sugary. Well, no, not so strong. It's pretty strong, because I smell that candy apple, and I love it. It's bright, it's crisp. And honestly, in the winter, this performs very well. But also in the summer, it gives you like a sugary, sweet smell. It's great. Middle note. Middle note, I'm sorry, I love this one. Middle note is rose, and you don't get a lot of, well, I don't get a lot of the rose, but it's definitely there in the background. And then the what this fragrance is all about. When you go get to that dry down, those base notes, whipped cream and vanilla. Yes, whipped cream and vanilla. So if you want to get in bed smelling like powdery, but not in a powdery way, but if you want to smell like a creamy, and to be very real, I also get strawberries, like a strawberries and cream. It's creamy. I've been told I smell like cinnamon, and that's not one of the listed notes, but I've been told I smell like cinnamon when I wear this. It does project somewhat. They have to be like within arm's length, but they will smell you. It's really sweet. It's sugary. It's everything you would want in a candy scent. It's juicy. The red apple does come out on top in the very beginning, but when this baby begins to dry down, it is just vanilla all the way. It's that whipped cream all the way. It's what you would want in a gourmand fragrance. And I love it. Now, I do go nose blind to it after a while, but it is really one of my favorites to wear to bed. But going back to, you know, what the first fragrance that I showed you, the Guess Seductive Noir, it's going to be my top recommended to wear to bed out of these three. But like I said, I've been complimented on all three, and it does not have to even be to wear to bed. I wear these, I work from home, so I will wear these around the house. I wear them when I'm working. I wear them whenever I'm just laying in the bed lounging. These are good scents to catch a whiff of yourself, especially the Guess Seductive Noir. Every time I catch a whiff of myself, whether I'm doing something like this or even turning my head because I've sprayed it in my hair, when I catch a whiff of that, it sends me into that deep garden. So there you have it. Those are some suggestions for bedtime fragrances. The number one stunner, what? Guess Seductive Noir, which gives you velvety and creamy and vanilla goodness. Candy Love by Escada, which gives you that vanilla whipped cream smell, sweet sugary smell. Definitely a nice summer scent. Both of those are. And then Clean Classic Skin and Vanilla, which smells like skin. It's vanilla, it's delicious. All three of these are top tier for bedtime. Thank you for joining me in yet another fragrance review. I hope you enjoyed my nighttime video. That's why I wore my robe and had my dim lights. I was just trying to give a little nighttime feel. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for checking me out. Have a good night.